in collaboration with the Taiwan Technical Mission, present a big mango festival, Mango Mania, Tooth Bagay Mango. It's happening on the 24th of June, 2022, at the Constitution Park in Castries. This event starts from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are showcasing everything mango. Lots of mango recipes on display, recipe books available, mango eating competition, mango plants on sale, entertainment, and lots more. It's Mango Mania, Tooth Bagay Mango, 24th June 2022, at the Constitution Park Castries, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., showcasing everything mango. So turn out in numbers. The Ministry of Agriculture has done it again.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement. Hello again, St. Lucia, and welcome to the program, Agriculture on the Move. I am Philip Sidney, your host. Today with me is Mr. Henson Hunt. He is the manager of Fun Foods St. Lucia and also the distributors for Island Pops. Welcome to the program, Mr. Hunt.
Thank you very much, sir.
Great. But I always wanted to have you on the program on a continuous basis, because you're one of the agro-processors that have gone from point A to point B very, very, very quickly.
Thank you also.
Yeah, man, I'm happy. From the time I met you, that was about almost 10 years, I suppose, or more in VA4, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, and I liked your vibe. You were just going for it, and I'm happy to see the way you are, the way you act today. And I think this is for young people in St. Lucia should, emulate you, and I know it has not been easy reaching where you are today. I know it has been rough, but before we get into the meat of things, tell us about Henson and give us a little background.
All right. Thank you for having me on your show today. Basically, Henson is Henson. Simple, down to earth, very helpful. Like to have my thought process, my planning, and mostly, the most exciting thing about me, I see myself as an innovator, especially when you look at the foodie scene. So I'm an innovator in the food industry currently, and that's where my passion currently lies.
Very good, very good. Okay, Henson, we're going into, you've been involved at many exhibitions with me, especially where I try to promote the agro-processors. I think we need to do that, and more so now when we're looking at our the way our food security is presently. It has come to the fore. The chicken has come home to roost.
True.
You can jump high, jump low.
True.
Years I've been promoting the Eat Fresh St. Lucia's Best, and the whole idea is to try and get St. Lucians to consume more of what is produced locally. And if you check the statistics, you'll realize St. Lucians are still eating more of what is imported. Sadly to see.
Very sad.
Okay? However, we are hoping the trend, it will change. We have worked on it hard enough. We have had the 7-crop project. We have seen the extension of that same project for another 5 years. We have seen the agro-processing industry has increased tremendously. Okay, young people have come on board. We just completed a banana expo, and it was a huge success. And I think that is the way we need to go, to show St. Lucians the way to where the many derivatives from our own produce, where we act, using local produce, using our local bananas, using our fruits, etc., vegetables. We are up to the Mango Festival, which is coming on this week. Of course, that was funded by the Taiwanese in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture. And it's under the name, of course, Mango Mania, Tutbagay Mago. Tutbagay Mago. It's going to be held, of course, as people, the ads are out, and you have seen where it's going to be held. Castries in the Constitution Park on the Friday, 24th. And of course, we are going to start it from 10 o'clock until 6 o'clock. There are many persons that are going to be there, including the schools, and of course, Henson will be there. Tell us, give us your thought process of that Mango Festival, coming from a Mango Expo. A Banana Expo into a Mango Festival.
Thank you. To be honest, I'm very excited. I've followed Mango festivals around the world, and it brought me back to the first Mango Festival we had in 2018, that is prior COVID.
Correct.
And that was definitely one of the best mango festivals that we held in St. Lucia. And as you rightly said, off the background of the Banana Festival, where we highlighted the potential that agro-processors could actually do with the banana product, the value-added product. And it does excite me that we are setting the trends when it comes to those various festivals. And I believe with the Mango Festival, we'll definitely demonstrate the amount of value-added products that can be made out of the abundance of mangoes that are available in St. Lucia. Well, for us at Island Fun Food St. Lucia, we definitely will be presenting an additional 7 new mango flavors.
Whoa.
Yes. We're looking at mango passion, mango pineapple, mango strawberry, mango yogurt. We also will be doing mango ginger and your normally traditional mango flavor.
Wow.
Also, our flavors, we are in keeping with health also and the well-being of our citizens. So it's a good thing we're looking at the shortage of sugar.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, our sugar contents in our product is the recommendation of the Ministry of Health. So I'm very excited. This coming Friday, Mango Mania, Tutbagay Mango. We look forward to seeing the public and hope we could have an enjoyable time during the festival.
Definitely. But let's look at, again, as I mentioned earlier, because you see, all of this fits nicely into our program the ministry has, especially our Honorable Alfred Prospers. His mantra is looking at our food security, our food and nutrition security. And it has come to the fore.
Yes.
In the sense that right now, with what is happening around the world, with that war in Ukraine, you know, yes, the prices of commodities are rising in the supermarket. It's soaring every day.
Every day.
However, you know, it'll get to the point where we will have the money and we will not
be able
to get the commodities. Availability is a problem.
Yes.
It will be a big problem. So what I believe we should be doing now is to plan what we can produce and to feed our people.
I definitely agree with you. One of the responsibilities of the ministry, if I am corrected, is to create the enabling environment for agro-processors. And in a sense, is to ensure that whatever product that an agro-processor could come up with, that there is the necessary support or the necessary system, especially in a time where our food security is a priority on the government's agenda. And we now need to reduce our import bill. And it does require innovation, it does require creativity, and I believe the people of St. Lucia, especially the youth, they have demonstrated the creativity and the innovation. And it just required that enabling factor from the government agency to ensure a lot of the projects, a lot of the ideas are manifested. So I guess we need more push, especially from the government agency, to ensure some of those ideas are manifestation. So I really look forward in the ministry, whether it's the Ministry of Agriculture or the Ministry of Commerce, to create the policies that, one, we could reduce our import bill, one, our people will start eat more healthy, have a longer, healthier life, and two, ensure that our young persons, that the ideas that they have become not just only a dream, but a reality.
And that comes right into the palm of what the Prime Minister was saying about the youth economy. Now, I hope, that he's hearing that. He was at the Banana Festival. He saw what happened. He saw what the school children did, And I'll still go back, and I always happen that I remember. I'm sure you would know where I'm going. That school child from Hess, with that sweet potato ice cream. Where is it today? We have to get it somewhere. That ice cream to me was one of the best ice cream in the world. But where is she today with that ice cream? So I'm saying, okay, here's an opportunity with the youth economy. Maybe somebody can work with her and then take it to the next level. And that is where I believe, you patent what you have, and move on. So there is supposed to me, there should be a formula, there should be an office whereby, kids that are innovative can go and they can be helped to take them to the next level.
Yeah, definitely I agree with you, because in the agro-processing industry, there are a lot of challenges. And some of those challenges is exactly how you stated it. The young persons, they have the ideas. Sweet potato idea is a brilliant idea. However, the lack of the enabling factor to push that idea forward, to make it become a more product ready or acceptable to the public was missing. And as an agro-processor, we do face the challenges. One, we face challenges of financing. Two, we face the challenges of a proper facility so that your product could be manufactured. So sometimes the cost associated with a lot of persons might not be able to manage. And I'm agreeing with you, if the youth economy does exactly what it intends to do, I believe a lot of those ideas would definitely push St. Lucia in the forefront, especially in the region, because I've seen a lot of innovative ideas from young persons in St. Lucia. Even during the Banana Festival, just look at the amount of dishes that the primary school children were able to do. So, and that is one of the avenues that we have given them. It's unprecedented even before our green gold era, that any value added product was done with banana until that year in 2022. So definitely there is room. There is room for improvement. There's room for growth. There's also room for where persons now could invest in young people ideas. And I would make a special plea onto persons that probably are well off or better with capital wise. And that's what lacking in St. Lucia, angel investors. When you have a young person that has a good idea but do not have the capital or the finance, if an angel investor could just come on board and push that idea, the sky is definitely the limit for our young generation.
I love that terminology, man. Angel investor. No, you're so correct. You're on point. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of persons in St. Lucia, they are loaded with money.
Yes.
And they're sitting in the bank,
Yes.
And they're not investing it at all.
No.
They're just sitting on it. And you're right. I mean, there should be some angel investment to come out there and help those young people. Take their hands and walk with them.
Yes.
That is necessary. And I think if that happens, we will see more local businesses. And that will be a room for, what do you call it, Export St. Lucia?
Export St. Lucia.
To work with those young people and to ensure that their product gets overseas. And talking about market, tell me something about marketing your product. Are you satisfied with what's happening?
With any business, you have to have a well thought out plan. I guess with Fun Food St. Lucia, with the assistance of some of my colleagues, especially Jonathan Ale, I always like to make mention of him. We had a well thought out business plan, even down to our marketing strategy. So all of those things were well planned. So my advice to especially young persons that are coming out, you need to have a business plan. First, you might have a good product. You think you have a good product. So secondly, you need to conduct your market research. And out of your market research, you will know how strong your product is, the likability factor from the public, and then you would know what direction you should take with your product.
Definitely, well said.
Yeah.
Well, we're due for a break. You're watching Agriculture on the Move. Stay tuned. We'll be back very soon.
Thank you.
The Ministry of Agriculture, in collaboration with the Taiwan Technical Mission, present a big mango festival, Mango Mania, Tooth Bagay Mango. It's happening on the 24th of June, 2022, at the Constitution Park in Castries. This event starts from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are showcasing everything mango. Lots of mango recipes on display. Recipe books available. Mango eating competition. Mango plants on sale. Entertainment. And lots more. It's Mango Mania. Tooth Bagay Mango. 24th June 2022. At the Constitution Park Castries. From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Showcasing everything mango. So turn out in numbers. The Ministry of Agriculture has done it again.
Welcome back to the program, Agriculture on the Move. Of course, you've just seen the ad. We definitely are promoting a Mango Festival to be held on Friday, the 24th of June at the Constitution Park in Castries. Mango Mania, Tooth Bagay Mango, Vinny Westa. And of course, with me, Mr. Hunt, who is the manager of Fun Foods Limited, and of course, the distributor of the Island Pops. Let me tell you, we need, I'm wondering whether you also form yourselves in an association, association of agro-processors. If you'll go that way, in terms of funding from agencies, they're funding groups and not individuals.
No.
Right? Like, for example, my good friend Giles Romulus from Jeff, he will tell you that. And I'm so happy that he has done so much work, you know, with a number of farmer groups in this country, and you have seen them moving forward. So maybe, it's just an idea. I think maybe you can spearhead that. Mix the agro-processors. Some of them they are already established. You have the women's group already established. You have a number of what's in the Miss St. Rose Delights. And I'm sure they would want to come together, and then if you'll approach people like Jeff, you approach them in South Agriculture, maybe looking for a central point where you can come together and do your agro-processing, like the Solution Network of Rural Women in Babono and Angers. They have their own, but what are your thoughts on that?
Definitely, I agree with you. I think agro-processors, and that's what's trending right now there. The agro-processors definitely need to come together. There is strength in numbers.
Correct.
And if we as agro-processors could come together, I believe the sky is the limit in St. Lucia. We have too many good products that agro-processors are producing in St. Lucia. And because of the individual challenges that each one of us are experiencing, we're not able to push or reach the next level that we should be at, given a certain period of time. So my recommendation, and I'm agreeing with you, agro-processors should come together. I know Crown Foods, Vel, Gatus, the amount of products that we have available, and because we are not united, our power to access so much grant funding is so limited, because nowadays grant agents do not give funding to individual companies or businesses. It's more directed to associations and grouping. So I am pleading with agro-processors today. You know what? It's time for us to come together. It's time for us to show the people of St. Lucia, the government of St. Lucia, that what we are doing, we could change St. Lucia. We could put St. Lucia on the map with some of the products that we have available. And if we could come together, I think St. Lucia would be definitely a model country in the region that persons would follow.
Definitely. The other thing too, another advantage of coming together is the question of procurement of materials. Okay? I mean, I don't know where you get your stuff from. And I mean, is it challenging for you?
Sometimes it is. I guess one, say example, sugar shortage. I think might not be the only person that is a challenge for. But I believe we have a strong farming community, and the farmers have demonstrated the willingness to supply, especially with raw materials. And then the abundance of some raw materials. Some of us might say, oh, everybody's saying there's so much mangoes. This year was a bumper mango season. And we say, what can we do with mango? What have we been doing with mango? And that is the problem we have mentioned years after years after years. But you need to ask yourself, have we created the right environment for value-added products to derive from mango? The answer is no. Because when you look at mango, you need to have storage facility.
Must.
You need to have other systems in place so that you're able to store and process the mango. So if the enabling environment was created, I could say that we're not doing enough in the industry, but it's not been done, which means and do so much with the abundance of mangoes that we have in St. Lucia. I personally have a problem, because you probably go to some of our supermarkets, some of the major supermarket chain, and when you'd ask yourself, why must I buy diced mangoes that is probably imported from another island or another country when we have so much abundance of mango? Because there is not a facility that anybody has thought about to process mango, to store it. And so the industry is virgin, and it is calling upon any innovator or a person with a creative idea to make something special out of mango. So there is no need for us to be even importing dry mango. You probably go to some of our gourmet store and you would see dry mangoes. So we need now to change, we need now to adapt, and we need now to come up with solutions. And I believe in this current generation, especially if the government does invest in the youth economy, that some of those problems will be addressed.
Going back a bit, I don't know if maybe before your time, maybe you were told about it. Mango, the mango industry used to bring a lot of money in this country.
Yes, a lot.
I remember in the 50s, we used to ship mangoes to Barbados in crates, okay? And it used to go by boat, by the vessels. And one such vessel I can recall is one called Lady Joy. I can never forget that, all right? And the exporters, they used to take their vans and go around the island. They'll go to a farmer's holding, and they will buy a mango tree that's loaded with mangoes. Hey, how much you selling that mango tree for? They'll pay you $200, $400, and they'll pick the mangoes and they'll harvest it and export it to Barbados. That was, a good, a trade that was in existence for a long time.
Yes.
What killed it? Somebody went and opened a mango seed.
A millipede, yeah.
And they watched the mango weevil in it. Not realizing, again, I suppose that's what Barbados is waiting for too. Because the mango weevil was not affecting the mango itself.
The mango itself, yeah.
The mango flesh was okay. And there was no poison, things coming from the weevil to affect the mango. All right? But the mere fact they saw it in it, they banned our importations of mango. So that was a market that was closed to us.
Yes.
We were shipping to England the same way, and that was closed to us. The mango weevil, people don't understand. It's a life cycle of the beetle, of the weevil. It stays in the seed. It will eat on the cotyledons, and then when you throw the mango away, it comes out and it flies away and goes back again. The cycle continues. Okay, so it really does not interfere with the quality of the mango. Okay, at one time I remember the Atkinsons from Bosha, they were shipping, but it was a particular variety of mango. It was mango long, if I can remember, or mango palwi. They were cutting it into chunks. And we're putting it in brine solution in buckets, and we're shipping it out to another factory in the States for further added value. And that went on for years. I don't know what happened. I believe that is something that maybe you all can look at again as a grouping to see whether that can happen. So the mango industry is there. Now, without for example, the fresh market out there. And maybe again, are we doing enough to really educate the people out there that the mango weevil is not affecting mango? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I believe maybe we must start that drive so that all the mangoes we have wasting,
Yes.
we can actually ship the mangoes to back again to England and to Barbados. Okay, but Barbados have taken that to the next level. They have now established their own orchards in
farms.
Yes. I mean, so that's what probably they took it at the right time. They said no, they don't want yours. You know,
They created their own. Yes.
You understand? You cannot blame them.
Yes.
You cannot blame them. But I think we need to do more for our mangoes to get it out there. I don't know what Exports St. Lucia can do. Maybe when they come tomorrow and they visit what's out there, they can probably go around and I think we need to encourage the young people. You know, and maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 items there. Maybe from the recipe book, there will be a recipe book. Okay, choose some items and see what you can do to get our mangoes out there. What do you think?
I definitely agree with you. I think right now, yes, we used to import the fruit, but now in our era, we're dealing with value added. So instead of we have the challenges with the weevil, with the beetle. But let's add value to the mango in St. Lucia. So I'm agreeing we should have probably agro-processors could come together. We could have a facility where we actually slice mangoes and well package it instead of, because I know we actually, in the off-season of mangoes, we literally import the mango slices because those mangoes, a lot of the restaurants still request them. And especially during the off-season, a lot of cocktails are being made with them. So we're dealing with the mango syrup, the mango pulp. So the industry and the value added potential of mango is limitless. Even if we're not exporting the fruit itself, but if we can add value to the mango in St. Lucia and make it export ready, definitely we have something that we could talk about.
Yeah, man, I think so. Let me tell you, I don't know if you know, I mean, we have an array of varieties. I mean, I have in my hand here, I have about 50 varieties, you know.
I know about 2.
Amazing. And I got to know, I knew about maybe, say, by Monday gone,
Yes.
I knew about maybe about 20. And to date, I have 49. And this morning I was told about a few or 3 or 4 more.
Some additional.
Yes. And it's amazing with the names I have, you know. And I will not say much about it now because on Friday we're going to be quizzing people on the various varieties of mangoes that we have in St. Lucia, you know. And also at the fair we're going to have the propagation station with mango plants. So people can buy 1 or 2 mangoes for their backyard. So it's going to be an exciting day on Friday, and that is why we want people to come down, honestly, to view the exhibition. And I'm happy to hear, you know, how many said you're adding?
We're doing 7 flavors.
7 more flavors.
7 flavors.
You know, and I know people there coming out with a number of various, you know, flavors of other items that they want to produce. The cosmetic people are coming on board too.
Yes.
You know, it's amazing. The jewelry people, well, whatever it is. I mean, I see earrings. I mean, if you see, I mean, it's amazing. So, I mean, there is money to be made. You know, and like you said, once the government creates the enabling environment, I believe, but not only create it, but they need to take the young people by the hand and go hand and hold hands and walk with them. You know, there are people that they can emulate like you know, and then I'm sure you will give them some advice. I mean, what you went through and what, you know, so there's a lot we can do. So any final words from me before we end?
It's always a privilege being on your show. I look forward, especially this coming Friday, to definitely showcasing what Fun Foods has to offer with mango. As a company, I know we could do much more. And we do have a lot of new products in our portfolio. But I am making a special plea to the government. Agro-processing is a virgin industry in St. Lucia, and a lot more attention should be given to it, especially where agro-processors struggle, which is access to financing. And
But SLBDB will be there at the thing. So I was forwarding on the financing, But thank you for being here, Anson. I know there's a lot that you will
Yes.
want to see.
Yes.
But Friday will be it. Be there on Friday, people.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot. And of course, I want to thank all my sponsors for assisting in that regard. Thank you for the Taiwanese Technical Mission for assisting and funding that activity. And of course, the Minister of Agriculture for coordinating it. Thank you again. I'm Philip
thank
Sidney.
you.
Bye.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.